Hey, how's it going? I'm going to go ahead and show you just a few things that you can do once you get your own OmniBox website. If you haven't got signed up with OmniBox yet, you can definitely do that here on OmniBoxDealer.com. But each one of the dealers that we sign up will get their own customized Omni website. Now there's a couple different things that you can do with this in order to kind of customize it and make it your own. One of the things that we're going to be doing today is changing your logo, changing your contact information. We're going to show you how to change this contact information in the middle of the page. We're going to show you how to update your video here on the side. We're also going to show you how to make sure all your buy buttons are linking directly to your page. Okay. And we're going to show you how to change out your contact information located at the bottom here. Alright, so first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and log into your OmniBox website. Okay, and once you're there, you're going to go over here to the top. You're going to hit Dashboard. The first thing you want to look at is the updates. Updates is basically going to be any new updates for plugins that you have installed on your WordPress or maybe your theme. This is basically where you're going to go to do your updates. So if you click on that, that is going to go ahead and bring you to a page like this. Now you can choose to either update these individually, or you can hit select all, and then you can hit update plugins, and then that's going to basically start updating all of your plugins at the same time. It takes a couple minutes for it to go ahead and process. Keep in mind it's going to take a little longer because we are doing a record, but as you see, it's pretty fast. So once you're done with your updates, you should be good to go. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can hit return to plugins page. And as you see, the updates are on it too, so we might need to go and update 2 more things. We're not going to do that right now. Okay, so the next thing here is your post. So this is basically going to be for your blog. Any new content that you write for your blog post, which is going to be different from your pages, is going to be done using this tab. So first thing that you want to check out is the category section. And once you're here, you can set the categories on your blog, so that way you can properly put your content in good folders, so that way you don't have stuff everywhere. Alright, next thing I'm going to show you here is this is your media folder. This is basically where you're going to upload any new images that you might have for your website. It's pretty simple. You click on media, or you can use the add new here on the left hand side. And you'll see that the website usually comes stock with media already in it, but you can definitely upload any new graphics that you have for the website. Next thing here is your links. Links is basically places that are important to you that you might want to link out to. We do ask you that you keep at least 1 link for our OmniBox solutions inside of here, so that way we can definitely build the brand of the OmniBox product and get some link juice going on. And as you see here, we got link categories as well, so you can categorize your links. Next thing here you got is pages. So your pages is basically the important pages that you really want to stand out on your website. That's where you're going to put your pages. So I just want to show you here, the pages. Pages will be anything that's on your tab, on your menu tab here. So all of these will be considered pages. These links will link to a page. You can link to posts, but you have some different functionality when you do pages or posts. So definitely keep that in mind. Next thing here is your comments. Any comments left for your website will be located here. We do suggest you get some type of spam assistant, so that way you can actually stop some of the spam that's coming to your website when people just running softwares on and posted mass comments and all this gibberish. As you see, this is a new site, so we haven't even installed it on here, but once we do, this is going to be cut down considerably. Next thing you got here is your portfolio. Your portfolio is basically a nice little feature that this theme actually comes with, where you can make a nice picture gallery and use a short code to display that on one of your pages. You can also set categories for that as well. Next thing you got here is your frequently asked questions. If you click on it, you'll see your frequently asked questions are right here for you. You can definitely update this as well. You have your categories here, and I'll show you what the categories look like. As you see, categories are all listed here. So you'll need to create a category, then you're going to need to go ahead and add a new frequently asked question to that category, and that would look something like this. So as you see, your categories are here, different categories that you selected, and these will be your frequently asked questions. Click on them, they drop down nice and beautifully. Alright, next thing you got here is your WooCommerce. This is basically your shopping cart where you're going to have your products at, and you're going to have to make some changes in this as well as soon as you get your website. So you want to go to WooCommerce. Okay, you're going to go to Settings. Okay, and once you're here, some of the stuff is pre-configured, but you definitely still want to go in here and check it yourself. Okay, so you're going to go here and you can check out the Products tab. And this is not where your products are going to be. It's just showing you, what page that your products will be shown on, and ours is set to shop. One of the main things that you want to configure inside of your shopping cart is your tax. Okay, you want to do your checkout. This is where you're going to hook up your payment processor at. If you don't have a payment processor, or you don't have PayPal and you need to get a merchant account, you can always give me a call. I can definitely get you set up. I work with probably 3 of the best payment processors out there. I'll definitely find you the best rate on doing transactions. Okay, here you can enable coupons. Okay, you can enable guest checkout, which we're not going to enable it on our site due to the fact this is a dealer only website, so we only sell wholesale, so we're not going to let guests check out. All of our users have to have a username and password to purchase. Okay, so what you want to change in here is you're going to want to go in here and you're going to want to check this stuff off if it's turned on, if you're not going to be using it. So this is going to be for direct deposit. This is going to be for checks. This is going to be for COD, and this is going to be for your merchant account. If you don't have PayPal, you're going to definitely need to get one of these accounts, so that way you can start processing credit card transactions on your website. Now, this is not a merchant account. This is just a gateway, basically, so that way you can start processing the payments. Okay, so here's your PayPal tab. You're definitely going to want to click on your PayPal tab if you're going to be using PayPal for your payment processor. See how it's checked off, and you're going to go ahead and put your username for PayPal here inside of the actual settings. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to show you is products. Okay, if you click on the products, what you will see is a list of all of the products that you have uploaded into the shopping cart. Okay, so the first thing you want to do when adding a product is make sure that you have the category set. Once you have your category set up, you put the name in here, you put the slug, okay, and if it has a parent, you can choose a parent. You can add a description, okay, and you're going to add an image to your product, to your categories. so that way it looks pretty nice for you when you're adding, new products. Okay, once you got your categories set, go ahead and go back to add a product. Adding a product is going to be fairly simple. Okay, I'm just going to add something to show you exactly what this looks like. Okay, so the first thing you got here is the product name, and I'm just going to put something. Okay, we're going to add the product description. You're going to select the category that you want it in. If you want to add a new category, from here you can definitely do that. You can just click on add product category, type in the name, and then hit add new product category, and it'll add to the list up here. Next thing is product tags. If you have any keywords, add your tags. I would do a couple of these. You can separate them by a comma. Alright, next thing is the product gallery. If you have any images that you want to upload for the product, you can add those products here. Add those images for your product here. And this will be your main product image right here. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and throw a quick photo in there for you. I've already got some images loaded into my media gallery, so if I didn't, I would go to upload files, and then I would just upload a new file. So I'm just going to click on any one of these images. Select product image. Okay, it's there. I'm going to add my keywords for the product. And I'm going to add my title. This is going to be the title, like if you go to Google and you search, this is going to be the headline that's going to read. So always want to make sure that this SEO title is attractive to customers, that you're drawing the customer in and want to read your content when you put in a new title. And as you see here, I'll show you one of the ones I did before. This one, it's pretty tagged here. It has IPTV box, internet TV player, and then it has the dealer's website here. But you want to make these attractive to the customer, though. Do something that sounds pretty good. I'll do something quick. Okay. Then you're going to want to write a short description, 156 characters, of that actual product, and you're going to want to put your keyword inside of the description when you're writing it. So basically use your keyword in a sentence and put it inside of your description. Alright, next thing you got here is your SKU. This is basically for tracking of your product, especially if you're going to be doing any scanning. You're definitely going to want to do that. Next thing is the regular price. And we'll say the regular price is $129, and the sale price, which is what it's going to be sold for, we're going to put the price there. Okay, now you still got a couple things to do here. You need to go to inventory. If you're going to be managing your stock levels here, okay, you will click on this, enable management, stock level management. Okay, you're going to list, is it in stock or out of stock, and do you allow back orders or not. If you allow back orders, that means the customer can still purchase it even though you don't have inventory, and once you get it, then you'll go ahead and send it directly to them. Okay, then you also have to change your shipping. Okay, you're going to put the weight, whatever the product weighs. Most small stuff is like 1. You don't really have to do the dimensions unless you have it. And then you're definitely going to want to select your shipping class. Okay, Select your shipping class so that way you know what to ship this under. And you can also do linked products for upsells. Okay, so if you just start typing in, something that's related, should pop up for you that you have in your cart. I don't do a lot of these. It doesn't look like it's one to pop up right now. Okay, there we go. So you'll see it'll show you a couple products that you can select that will be related to do upsells. And you also have grouping here as well. Okay, so that's pretty much it for that portion of showing you how to add a product. Okay, so now that product is said it's created, I just want to show you what it looks like. So you're going to go ahead and hit publish. Once it's published, you can go ahead and hit view product. And as you see, the product has been successfully loaded. Got your image, got your add to cart, you have your categories, you have the tags that you put in. There's also some social sharing features right here for you as well, for your customers to share your product. You have your description of the product. You have any additional information if you had to wait for it. Then you have your reviews right here. People reviewing the product who left comments, and they can rate the product or your service. Okay, so that's how you add a product to the actual OmniBox website. So I'm going to show you a few more things. Let me show you here. Alright, so we added products. Now, you're definitely going to want to go in and start working with your shipping classes. Okay, each market is different, so your shipping is going to be a little bit different from, depending on where you're at and how you're operating your business. You can do free shipping. You can, add different types here. I got a couple. These are just the actual categories of classes to know, what's the bulk and what's standard, what's heavy. And I have 3 different prices attached to those. So what you want to do now is you're going to go down here to appearance. Okay, you got appearance, and this is where you're going to edit things for your theme. Okay, so you click on theme options. Okay, so once you're on your theme options, first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that your contact information is correct on the website. So we're going to go here to contact options, and we're going to go ahead and change out the email address that's related to your business. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and change out the address that is related to your business. So I actually need to do some updates here, so I'm going to do this in real time. Now we just added the address. A couple different options that you'll have here. You can read through this and decide, what you want to do. Okay, once that's done, we'll hit save. Once that's done and we have saved it, we'll go here to the header options. This is where you're going to change your logo and also your contact information for the top of the website, which is this right here. So you're you're going to go ahead and change your phone number here, and change your email address here, and put your slogan here if you have one. Okay. Next you have your logo. Okay. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Just upload your logo. You want to have it with a white background or a transparent background. And then you need to upload a logo that is 2 times the size of your main logo, for different viewing. And there's a couple other options here for you as well. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to make sure that you go and hit save. Okay, once you saved it, you can definitely go to, this is your styling options, where you can actually change colors of your website. Now, I wouldn't suggest going in here and messing with stuff unless you know what you're doing, because you can definitely get lost very quickly, and next thing you know, your website is just a rainbow. So you don't want to, come in here messing with stuff if you don't know what you're doing, but you have the options to change the colors of your website. Alright, now that that's done, we'll go to the social media links. Okay, so go ahead and put your social media links in here, your Facebook, put your Twitter, put your Vimeo, put your YouTube. Okay, if you have any additional ones, definitely add those here. Okay, next thing you want to check is your WooCommerce here on the theme. Okay, make sure you check on this one as well. Put your phone number here. Okay, then you're going to want to come down to the next one and put your email address, so that way inside your shopping cart you have your contact information. After you're done, go ahead and click save, and that will save all of your changes. Okay, so before we go any further, I just want to back up and make sure that I showed you how to change out all of the front page content for the contact information. So let's just go ahead and make sure we did that. Okay, so I showed you how to change the top one. In order to change the middle strip contact information, that's going to be on your home page. Okay, so what you're going to do is while you're logged into the site, okay, you're going to go up to the top here and you're going to hit edit page. And this is going to be from the home page. Okay, now that we're on the home page, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see where that information is located. Right here you go. So this is where you would change the number, and this is where you would change that slogan. That's in the middle of your website, right on the home page. Okay, and this home page is the same way that you can edit your video and place that there. What you're going to need to do to put your video here is you're going to have to click on this little pencil. Okay, and then once you're there, you're going to need to put your YouTube code in here. Okay, so if you look at the text version here, you'll see this is where my HTML that I got from YouTube is actually placed at. What I had to do to get that there is, once I click on that little block, I need to go over here and go to text and paste in the little code that I got from YouTube. Okay, so that's how you would edit that. You need to update your link for where your shopping cart is going to be directed to when you click on buy now. If you need to do that, you'll click on that pencil. You'll scroll down. Okay, you got the image size there. Then you're going to have the link right here, the image link. This is where it's going to go once you click on that link. So make sure it's your website for all the buy now buttons that you see on there. You just want to make sure, sometimes mistakes happen, so definitely go and check it and make sure everything is running smooth for you. Once you're done, make sure you hit save as well. Okay, so that's how you would edit that front number on the website on the home page. So now I'm going to show you the bottom contact information that's located on the bottom of the website. I'm going to show you where that is so you know. Okay, this contact information box right here, you're going to need to change the contact info in this as well. Okay, so what you're going to do that, you need to be on the dashboard. Or a faster way to do it is you could always go to that link where you seen it did that drop down and it gave you the widgets. That's where we're going, is to the widgets area. And you can go to appearance, then widgets. Okay, and this is going to be your widgets area. So your blog sidebar, this is where you would load that at, your images. And just in case you don't know what the blog sidebar looks like, let's just take a quick look at it. Alright, if you click on your blog here, you'll see the sidebar here. So the images and the videos and everything that I got going down here on the side of the page, that's where you're going to change out that info and add what you want in there. And that's going to be in the widgets area. Okay. So even with your blog sidebar, go in there and make sure the links are linked to where you want them to link to. Okay, make sure it's your website there. Check everything when you get it, just to make sure. It's better to be safe than be sorry. All right. So to change that contact location that's here at the bottom, this one. Okay, you're going to go to widgets, and then that's going to be a footer widget, and that's position 1. So if we click on that, it'll drop down, and you'll see it's pretty simple. You'll just go ahead and put in your information. Okay, just drop it right in there, and that will update it. And make sure you hit save. So that's it for updating your contact information on your home page. Alright, next thing I'm going to show you is plugins. Now there's going to be a lot of plugins already included with your website, but there are definitely a list of other plugins that are really solid to put inside of your website. Now you have to be really careful when you're putting in plugins, because if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have WordPress experience, you don't know about how some of these plugins can completely destroy your website if it's not made by a good company. So if you want to put in a plugin, you would click on Add New. And you can do either upload the plugin, or you can do a search and find the plugin that you want. Now I need to find a plugin, so I'm going to go ahead and do this real time for you. I'm going to hit search. Okay, and it came up with some results for me. So it looks like this is the plugin that I wanted. Got the star rating here. Okay, got the description. I can either get some details here, or I can install. I already did some research on this, so I'm going to go ahead and install this one. Okay. I'm going to go to this. It's going to say it's successfully installed. I'm going to go ahead and activate that plugin now. Alright, so that plugin is now activated inside of my WordPress site. Alright, good deal. So, moving on, this is where your user area is going to be. So people who register at your website or your clients, they're going to be located here under the users. Alright, so you have the user's role. And you have you know, their username as well. If you ever need to add a user to your website, you'll simply click up here and go to add new. And you're going to get them a username, get their email, first, last name, password, repeat password, and then you're going to decide if you want to send them the password via email, and you're going to need to set a role. Okay, so you would be the administrator. Okay, so anybody that you put on there, if you don't want to messing around in your site, you're gonna want to put them, you know, at subscriber or customer would probably be the best one. Subscriber or customer. Okay. Next thing here is you can edit your profile for your personal website. I'm not going to change anything else right now. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it so we can keep moving. Alright, next thing you got here is your tools. This is your backups. This is a good plugin that we have installed on our site. Make sure that you have it on yours as well. Basically what that does is back up your website and your database, and you can set it to know how long you want to keep the files on your server and how many of the backups do you want to keep. I know that we haven't had any issues, so I don't need all of these backups anymore. I'm going to go ahead and just delete one. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and just delete 2 of them and keep one good solid backup. Then I'm going to download. I don't want to leave this on my server either, you know, just in case you know, some hackers or something jump in and have your whole website, a copy of it. So you just want to go ahead and download that, and then once that's done, you'll go ahead and delete that from your backups. Alright, so next thing you got here is the settings tab. Settings, you're going to find a couple different options in here. You're not going to really need to go in here that much, but one thing we do have to do in settings is go to general. And once you're there, make sure you got your site title, you got your tagline, and you have your URL right here, okay, and your email address. And then you have to, if you're doing just strictly retail, you need to check off anyone can register, so that way you know, customers can just come and buy something and check out and register their account. If not, then you're going to have to give them a username and password. Alright, so next thing we got here is a rank reporter. This is another one of the hot plugins that we have included inside of the sites, which what it does is it's going to track your performance. So every time you get done writing a new piece of content, or you add a new article or post, you're going to basically add that to your rank tracker. And this is a new website, so you won't see that much traction on it. But you'll see here, you'll click on rank change. It's going to tell you where your pages are. Okay, how are they ranking on Google? Okay, and you can also check your ranks right here. Okay, And then you also have a way to add the link. So I'm going to show you how to add a new link to track. So I'm going to take this. Just say I didn't have this in here just yet. I'm going to go ahead and click on add keywords. So you're going to put in your keyword, and you're going to put in your URL of that keyword that that you're trying to rank for. You're going to hit add to report, and then that's going to give you some stats on how your links are doing on the search engines. Another thing that I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick, if you need to edit your forms, which would be something like this. You need to edit any of your forms, you can definitely go here and click on Visual Form Builder. And you can edit. Next thing I'm going to go ahead and show you is how to change banners on your front page. How to change that main banner that's located on the front. This one here. So if you want to change this or add to this, you'll go over here to Layer Slider. This is where yours is going to be located at. And then you're going to go to the name of that actual slide. Click on Edit. Okay. Once you're here, you can put the URL that you want to link to when somebody clicks on that image. Okay. And you can also upload a new image. Once you have your first slide, you can simply either add a new slide or edit the ones that you currently have. So this will be slide 2. So I wanted to edit that one. This will be slide 3. When I get done, I'm going to go ahead and save. Okay, now it's saved. So what you want to do now is just take some time and kind of go through here and really start learning the system. We've put some really nice plugins in here for you that's already going to make things a lot easier for you. You got SEO plugins in here for you. So there's a nice little list that'll get you going and definitely have your site being recognized by search engines in no time if you're going to be doing some marketing. So definitely check out all the things in the menu. If you have any questions about this, there is some training that you can get for WordPress. If you're a dealer for OmniBox right now, you just want to come to the OmniBox dealer website and use your username and password. Once you log in, you're going to have the dealer tools menu right here. Okay, once you get to the dealer tools, you'll see that there's a couple different things. If you hit a drop down, okay, to get you trained. Okay, and one of those things you want to do for your website is you'll come down here to WordPress training, and then if you click on this WordPress training, you can get training for WordPress, and then there's another additional training right here. So there's 2 WordPress trainings built inside of the dealer portal. So make sure you watch both of them. If you need help marketing, then you would simply click on to this tab, and that's going to go ahead and give you the marketing links as well. And this is going to be your registration link for your customers. So everything is kind of laid out here for you already. Service quote request, your shopping cart, your blog, your about us. So that's definitely what you want to make sure is that you have your phone number on your website. You got your logo. If you don't have a logo just yet that you want to put up there, we do logo design for around, what is they doing it for right now? I think it's $125 for dealers. That's usually around $300, but they're doing them for $125 to get your own custom logo. And I'll just show you what one of these logos will probably look like if you were a client. So there's a good guy here who just came aboard and got his logo done. So as you see, he got his own custom logo done here. Looks pretty nice. Goes with the theme of the actual website. If you had different colors, you can definitely let us know. We'll customize it for you. You can always reach us to get the logo done. They're running around $125, which is usually around they're around $300. But right now there's a promotion going on for the dealers to get your own customized logo for your company for $125 if you're going to be a dealer with us. So we'll definitely be here to help you out. I mean, that's pretty much it that you need to know right now for the websites. If you have any additional questions, I can definitely help you out. You know what, one more thing, let me just show you how to add a page, just in case you wanted to add a page up here. I know I get that question a lot. So what you're going to want to do if you need to add the pages first is go and write a page. Okay, so you're going to go to new, okay, you're going to go to page, and you're going to go ahead and create that page. Alright, once that page is done, okay, and you saved it, you're going to go over here to the left hand side and you're going to select appearance, then menus. You just go over here, you click on main menu, you hit select. And now everything that's in this menu is right here. So if you need to add a page, you just created it, so you would just go ahead and click on it and hit add to menu. Okay, you can do that a couple different ways from right here. And if you needed one of your pages to be a sub page, like a drop down, how this drops down, okay, you'll simply grab it and move it back a little bit, and it's going to be a sub of whatever is above it. Okay, so that was how to add a menu. Alright, hopefully you learned something here. If you need to get started, definitely give us a buzz. You can always reach us by going to OmniBoxSolutions.com. If you want to get set up with the OmniBox, if you want to become a dealer or distributor for the OmniBox, simply go to OmniBoxDealer.com, and we will definitely go ahead and get you set up, get you your own customized website so you can start building your OmniBox empire. This is Doug. Hopefully you learned something. See you soon.